scrappers, have you ever went to a place and found a honey hole, but you just don't know who it belongs to, but you know it's been there for literally years, several years, same spot, unmoved, weeds growing all over it? What the hell do you do? I can't find the owner. Nobody seems to know who the owner is. I'm seriously thinking it's up for grabs. Of course, I don't want to get in trouble. I'm not trying to steal anything, but it looks like it's been there for so long. It's an abandoned restaurant, and there's two huge air conditioners that were probably used there in the past, and some freezers, a few other things, compressors, whatever. I'm thinking I'm going to scrap this place if I can't find the owners, to be honest with you. I don't know if anybody's ever done that before. Has anybody ever went out there and saw something that they know has just been there for a long time and said, screw it, I'm just going to take it? I don't know what else to do. I've been everywhere asking everybody about the owners. Nobody knows who the owner is. Maybe I should go to the courthouse. I don't know. But anyway, in the meantime, I'm seriously thinking about getting it. So if I do, I'll be obviously making a video. There is, when I first started scrapping about 2 months ago, 2.5 months, a place that I did some scrapping at. It was a pawn shop, and it closed down due to bad business. And I scrapped maybe 70% of it, and the other 30%, big stuff that I'm gonna have a come along to get on my truck, and it's hard to do that by myself. So I think what I'm gonna do is see if I can get a winch hooked onto my trailer, because I scrap alone. Scrap from Grandpa, 58, I'll be 59 in October. I scrap alone. I need some help, so I'm gonna see if I can't get a winch. I can drag this stuff up on the trailer by myself. Other than that, I'm just to come along. Take me 30 minutes to load something big. I can do it though. I love social media, and on my social media page, I advertise. And no, I'm not supposed to be driving and doing this, but I advertise, and I have people sending me pictures. Come get this, come get that. So I'll show you a few pictures of the things. I probably have 5 trailer loads worth of stuff to pick up, maybe even more. And then after that, obviously, I have to take everything apart, save all the pieces and parts, copper, aluminum, brass, scrap metal. I don't scrap anything without taking it apart first. That's just bad scrapping business. So if you're a scrapper and you're not taking all your parts, you're not doing scrapping right. Matter of fact, I talked to a gentleman yesterday that said, yeah, I'm a scrapper. I was like, well, do you take the motors? Do you take the cords? Do you take anything off? He's like, oh no, I just bring it in. I don't really have time for that. I said, you don't have time to take a pair of wire cutters and cut that cord? He said, oh, well, I might do that, but you know, I just don't really see the need. And I said, how about 40 cents a pound? I don't know how many washers and dryers you scrap, but every time you cut one of them wires off, it's 40 cents a pound minimum. Heavier wire on dryers is more. So why not at least cut it off and save it in a barrel? And then 9 times out of 10, if you go into a washing machine or an air conditioner, the little compressor motors that are underneath, which he didn't scrap them either, are on there with literally a pin, and you can pop that pin out, or 3 little bolts that are easy to get to. So you take the 3 little nuts off, or you take the 3 little pins off, cut the copper wire off close to it, take it out. That's more money. And then you cut every little piece of copper that you can get, turn it into number 1, turn it into number 2, save it, put it in a little 5-gallon bucket. And when the 5-gallon bucket gets full, put it in another bucket. Next thing you know, you got hundreds of dollars worth of copper. So that's what I do with my stuff. I don't mean to run on and bore anybody, but happy scrapping. I'm ready to head back to my house, grab my trailer, bring it to the scrap yard. I like to make sure it's empty, because if I find something or somebody calls me up, I like to be able to have a trailer available, and I have an ice maker to go pick up this afternoon down near the job that we're working at today. I got the telephone call the other day, and I went to a guy's house that called me, and he gave me, to be honest with you, a whole bunch of scrap metal. But the scrap metal that he gave me was been buried for so long, and he was cleaning out his property, and he's a mechanic. There happened to be a Cat 5 or a Cat 5 cat sitting out there, so he gave it to me. I have it in the back of the truck. Not sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but like I said, I'm trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. And since I was going to be literally 3/4 of a mile from here on my trip to Wilmington to pick up some metal for my other crew. Back up, Andrew. You're going to drag your trailer right off the... That was close. Yep, almost drove my trailer off, guys. For real. I do not want to do that. Get that thing over this way a little bit. Oh, come on, baby. Come on.
Give him a little bit of tilt so he can drag it out of there easier.
Yeah, bro. Hey. I love this part. I'm talking about. A little winkle. Somebody got a little winkle. Or is that a little winkle? I don't know. I hear you. All this came from a garage that had been working in the field. Now he's going to build a house in that field, so he had to empty it. We let it all go today. Letting it all go today. Still a bunch of shit in there. Bunch. Aluminum. It ain't aluminum. Like I said, I'm killing 2 birds with 1 stone here. I'm stopping here on my way to Wilmington to ABC Supply to buy some materials for my traveler crew. On my other video, I have what they call a traveler. On my playlist, I call it the Travelers. And I have a couple of videos of our crew out of town, different places. We've been to Alabama, Ohio. I even brought my crew to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame one time on a road trip to Ohio. Let me see what's left. All right, going down. And my drill over all kind of stuff. Killing 2 birds with 1 stone. See all that stuff right there? That's what people drop off for 10 cents a pound or 9 cents a pound. And they pick it up, put it in them barrels because that's big money. That's motor weight. So they're making a lot of money on that metal right there. So what I would do, gotta go. I just left my place and my thing saying, put your seatbelt on, put your seatbelt on. And I should be listening. But yeah, AIC Recycling LLC. This is my place where I go just about every time. As you can see, number 2 unprepared steel is 9 cents a pound, so it went up a pound, $1. I had quite a bit in my trailer. This all came from a field with cars, which was pretty dirty, to be honest with you, from mud and everything else from it sitting through the field for so long. Anyway, 158 bucks, 40 cents, and that was just happened to be a trip. And all that is just kind of a, like I said, I'm just figured while I was coming this way and my scrap yard was only 3/4 of a mile off the main drag, I might as well go ahead and drop that load off so I have an empty trailer. Got an empty trailer now. I'm headed to get the big load. The big load. Actually, I have about 5 of them to get, guys, so keep watching. I'll keep putting them out.